even got on to the call, I was like, okay, this sounds fun. I think, like, I mean, I don't know why why we really need 3 hours. I'm guessing we're making a lot of pictures. And then when we started the call and you had that spreadsheet out and it was just like staring at me, and I was like, oh my goodness, we're doing 3 hours of planning. I am dying. Like, this is gonna kill me. By the end of the 3 hours, I felt like extremely overwhelmed. And like, how do you even have a job and do all of this on top? Like, is it even possible? And then I actually started doing what you told me to do. And I think I actually got pretty into it. Like, I was like, okay, like once you start, it's kind of like it gets cool. And I was like, oh, okay, so this is what Tasha means, and oh, okay, it actually works the way that Tasha said, and oh, this looks pretty cool. And now I'm like super proud of our Instagram, like the before and after pictures. It's just like it's another company. So like I am really, really thankful. It was like I'm so thankful. Thank you so much, Tasha.
Yeah, of course. And you know what? It's my pleasure. And also, the thing is, what I saw is obviously you were like in tantrum mode prior because you're like, this looks like hell on earth, and I'd rather give my left kidney than do this at all. But
Yes.
when it came to the implication, and then like I told you before, it just is a lot to consume in the beginning. But once you start, you get into the gist of it, then it becomes a routine. Now, obviously, this is just the organic way to do things, which is a little bit more you hustle central. Okay, I'm not going to lie. But what I'm really impressed about is within like 24 hours, you just became from girl who knew nothing to girl who knows it all in like a matter of seconds. So if Nastine can do it, anybody can do it. Can I just say that? Okay.
I
So
promise you guys, like anyone at all, anyone, everyone can do it.
so obviously, there's no point in doing this without looking. We have to now review as to what we did, what we liked better, what we didn't, and just see if the strategy is working, and if it's not. So I'm just going to share my screen, and we're going to go into a little bit of analytics. Now, again, this is another subject that is not to your favorite, but this is where you see if things are working and things are not working. Okay. So let's go into our YouTube first. Okay. So with YouTube analytics, so this kind of strategy that I've implemented, it's not an overnight strategy. It is a long-term strategy. So this, for instance, in YouTube, this is something that is repeat, 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 okay? We haven't gotten to the other part of the strategy, which is really taking the YouTube videos and splitting them up and then uploading them, which will have a better SEO. Oops, wrong one. But what I do love is that I did see this. I saw the playlist. You changed the playlist name, which is fantastic.
Yeah, and we're on it.
Yes. So this is what I love. So just as top tip for everybody, that anybody that's checking in tonight, is your playlist need to be a search term of what Google is looking for. I mean, or YouTube is looking for. So if I had to say meditation, for entrepreneurs, like, yeah, straight away. This meditation for entrepreneurs, morning meditation for entrepreneurs, meditation, entrepreneurship. This is a key word or key phrases, that YouTube is looking for. So obviously, Nastine won't rank immediately because she's still kind of building her SEO. When you're under 100 subscribers, you're building your SEO foundation, and it's almost like the algorithm is like a little bit of a vortex, okay? Until your channel, they can define a niche within your channel, then what YouTube will do is take a key phrase or key word that your YouTube is kind of, they can sum up. And then what happens is every video eventually will be shuffled into this vortex where 1 or 2 videos can be ranked, and then it's just like a knock-on effect. So the algorithm is very particular, but it's like a lottery, almost doing like roulette. You've got the white or the black, and it's your chances of, if you keep doing your probability, kind of how defining your probability, then once you hit that number, you're on the lucky strike. So therefore the algorithm then pushes up, and eventually you want to go from just YouTube searches into YouTube suggestion videos. So that's what, or not suggested, but like it's on the front page. I can't remember the term now, but it's the front page of Google, where if you open your, not Google, start saying Google, but YouTube, when you open your front page of YouTube and you see your home screen with which videos that you should be watching, the recommended by YouTube, that's where you want your videos to land up. So that's the end goal. This is where we're starting. So let's just look at our analytics just to see how we performed last week. So this is something you can do on a weekly basis. It's completely up to you. So for now, I would definitely look here on a weekly basis, because our end goal is 100 by the end of May. Okay, so analytics. So you go over here to analytics. And let's just change this into 7 days. Okay, so in the last 7 days, you got 4 subscribers, which is brilliant in comparison to your 5 a month that you usually get. Yeah. Remember the analytics of last week, we saw you're averaging about 5 subscribers every month, and you got 4 in a week. Okay, yeah. That is brilliant in terms of your analytics. Okay, so you've moved kind of your month. Instead of getting to 60 at the end of May, you've boosted it up for an extra, in a month's time would have been in the middle of June. You've boosted it up 3 weeks to 4 subscribers, which is great. Okay, so as you can see here, this little icon here is your live icon. Okay, by having those call to actions of make sure that you subscribe. Okay, so you got 2 subscribers on that live day, okay, which is great. Yeah, so that's the thing, is we have to keep reminding people to have a call to action. Also, there was a live on the 13th, which I think it was the live with Linda, that also gained a subscriber. Okay, so keep having the call to actions that is required for these videos, because it is working, and you can see if anybody subscribed with that. If anybody subscribed, say on the 15th or the 16th or the 17th, that could be because of Facebook or whatever other reason. Okay, so that is, I think, it from YouTube. I just want to see if it's picked up any other analytics so far. Okay, on your reach, you've got traffic sources. So this is what I love, is what you can see is Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, Eventbrite. So there's obviously a video link to Eventbrite. This is your whole channel source, by the way. It's not just one specific video. Okay, so if you want to go in a specific video, you can. But so most of your watch time is from Facebook, okay? And Google. So you're coming into a Google search, which is really good. And then LinkedIn. And obviously WhatsApp and Eventbrite. So I would say looking at these three, okay? These three are an indicator of where your most traffic is, meaning this could be the fact that some analytics this week worked. Actually, let's go into, can we look into the videos? You can. I'm going to go into Friday's videos, I reckon. No, let's do overview. Sorry. I just want to check. Yeah. So your most popular, your top videos this period, which is the last 7 days, was how to start your business in 2021. Okay. So if we go to the reach. Okay. Facebook, LinkedIn. So the strategies that we wanted to follow with the lives was for all the entrepreneurs to share it on Facebook and on LinkedIn and tag. So that's working, okay? What I would advise do is nominate someone to also post it in Facebook groups, okay? Because obviously my only concern is you're still not getting seen as much. Like we're getting some traffic, but we can do better. That's always my word, is I could do better and we can do better, okay? So this strategy for this week, I would like us to do one person tackles Facebook and one person tackles LinkedIn. So or actually 3 people. Try. It's usually about how many people usually on the call on Fridays? About 6 altogether?
Yeah, 6 upwards.
Yeah. So I feel like for the power of the tribe, I feel like if we have 3 doing Facebook groups, or even 2 doing Facebook groups and 2 doing LinkedIn. So obviously we already have our YouTube link for when we go live. So just before our lives, I feel like we should pop into, like an hour before the live, we should pop into those groups, share to all the entrepreneur groups or whatever the theme of the day will be, and just say we're going live in an hour, don't miss out. And that's the thing, is I would like to drive a little bit more external traffic. And this is where the little bit of the hustle comes in, okay? You have to also kind of hustle for those 1,000 subscribers. Whilst you're busy doing the SEO, you can't just expect the SEO to sit back, relax, and enjoy, okay? We need to help that algorithm show that, look, your people are watching us, okay? So I think that this week we should do Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, and see how we get on in comparison, okay? And also a strategy is to share this video at least 2 more times in the week, or 3 more times, I would say, in the week. And that would be to the Facebook groups and LinkedIn groups and on your Facebook and social media, okay? Because that is where we also help the algorithm is in the week. Tweet about it, hashtag entrepreneur. Also use your tweets to help leverage that algorithm too. And once you've posted that video, you should be sharing to everywhere, to Reddit, repurpose it on your blog. Okay, that video should definitely go on your blog. You should actually email it out to everyone as well, because the more the code is shared on all multiple platforms really helps the algorithm. Okay, so email, put it in an email, put it in a blog, share it on obviously the social media accounts times 3 that week. Then also share it to places like Reddit. It's a forum that is, yeah, if we go to your video right now, actually, So I would like to aim for double the subscribers, and ask your tribe members, subscribe, you know, share it on your email list. So do it in a way that's fun, you know. Don't just be just subscribe. Just say that if you're
Yeah, in
oh,
a
you
way
know, like,
for fun.
yes, so obviously you want to engage people. So obviously all the stuff like that is on your Instagram, okay, which is pretty awesome. We'll get back to that. And we need to figure out why some of the comments are hidden as well. That's also, I noticed that as well, which we need to sort out. I'll get back to that.
I thought
Um,
people just weren't commenting.
no, it's YouTube withholding some comments, and that there's something that you could do in the settings. But when I tried to see it last time, it didn't quite show. So we'll just keep checking every day. Sometimes it can be a glitch. You know, it's just software at the end of the day. Anyway, so here, this share button here. Okay, if you don't have a Russian Facebook. Just create one for the sake of sharing your content, and I'm not even joking. So I have one already. Have a blogger just for the sake of sharing. Okay, share it to Reddit. And if you don't have a Pinterest account, open a Pinterest account. Okay, so this is where we shared it. I think I've shared it already, but I'll just share it here for the sake of it. So this is the foreign Facebook, which is fantastic. Okay, then you've got your blogger. Just create account, and then I just share. I don't even post, write nothing. I just share. Then Reddit is the same. Create a community. Actually, some of my traffic comes from Reddit, which is surprisingly, to be honest. But this is a really, really busy platform.
What is Reddit? What is it for? What do
It's
people
a
do on
forum,
Reddit?
and to be honest with you, I would actually create a, a group within Reddit called maybe entrepreneur something, because there is a lot of traffic. Like, I'm talking about a lot. Forums are actually really, really, really good, like, for traffic, to answer questions. So for instance, you can research questions that are on entrepreneur forums or different forums. And for instance, if they're going like how to start a business is one of the questions, in the comment section you can just paste this video. You know what I mean? Like, um I'm not gonna lie, forums is one of those underrated organic approaches. Like, I'm all about the organic lifestyle before we go into paid advertising, because I feel like if we can see what organic can do for us before we invest as entrepreneurs, then yeah, why not, in my opinion. So forums is, yeah, one of those things that I highly recommend, especially Reddit. There's so many different entrepreneur forums that you can join. Personally, I haven't done my research, but I have Googled them before. And you just do, you just join for free and you just post. You could say, is anybody struggling with entrepreneurship in 2021? There you go. Did anybody lose their job in because of COVID? You know what I mean? Just start a conversation and then have videos from your YouTube just be posted on that forum. And you can always see from the analytics of YouTube whether that traffic is coming or not. And that's a great way to kind of side hustle with trying to boost it as well. Okay, so right. Yeah, so that's Reddit. Reddit is just a forum of answering questions. Then with your Pinterest free account, you could have another pin of how to start a business. And you could create boards, which is also, let me just create a new tab and just show you. I'll create a new board now, especially for this. So So we could check here by the search bar. Okay, how to, so this is also another way. Okay, so that, is it predicted? Okay, I'm gonna do how to start a business step by step. Okay, so that's also another predicted search term on Pinterest. So you want your boards to be search terms in Pinterest too.
Okay.
Okay, so we shaded to, everything. Okay, so that helps boost the video too, and it shuffles in their own little algorithm there. So that's all we can do for YouTube for now. We've looked at it. We want to maybe go to forums this week, Facebook groups, and LinkedIn groups. And it's also a matter of those inboxes. I get inboxes all the time in LinkedIn. It's a matter of maybe this week you're going to have, okay, on a Thursday or just before the coffee shop show starts, you could inbox someone on LinkedIn and go, oh, I see you're in this and this and this field. Do you want to just check out our live happening now on YouTube? We're discussing how to start a business today. So it's just about that engagement. We don't want to sell them. We want to say, hey, look here, I see you into entrepreneurship, and I feel like you can maybe add value by asking some questions in the comment section. Do you want to just pop on, like, check out our live? So it's about who do you approach, how do you approach in your inbox, because I don't want to be sold in my inbox, and we have to keep from a very authentic way. It's more like how we're going to share our value, and our value is really sharing our question of that day of how to start a business. So, for everybody that's open to work,
Yeah,
I will be sharing how to start a business. So it's about just kind of strategically thinking of how, because there's a lot of, LinkedIn is an underrated platform. There is not really a massive algorithm shift at the moment with it too much, but I feel like there's a lot of manual things within LinkedIn that we can do. Yes, the only strategy that I can think of is tagging someone or commenting on someone saying, oh, what did you think of this? Another approach is sharing your how to start a business on online, and then tagging those people that are open to work. Have you thought of starting a business? And just tag like 3 or 4. Don't be crazy about it, but just randomly, and see if that gets a comment, gets a like, gets a click. It's all about just kind of getting that traffic in all directions, from your inbox, the Facebook group, the people that are already friends. You've got like over nearly, what, isn't it 1,000 people in your group, in your LinkedIn group? Am I wrong? I feel like
LinkedIn has about 10,000 followers on LinkedIn. I've about 7,000.
So I feel like, how often do we engage with our LinkedIn peeps? Is this just you add me and then all of a sudden that's it, because again, the algorithm just shifts whatever they want. So we have to kind of put it back in their face on a weekly basis, but obviously don't keep doing the same people, rotate it. If you've got I got 500 plus, I can at least target 10 people a week, before the live. And even with your ticket sales, it's the same thing of you can target them, but not in that direct form, and don't target the same people. It's just kind of showing people, hey, this is what we do. Look at how cool our tribe is. You know what I mean? So you're just kind of shoving, not shoving it in their face, but just going, boop. Oh, maybe you like them, maybe you don't. Maybe it's a topic of interest. Maybe they've got something to comment, you know? And it would be great to approach them in a way of, do you want to add value? It'd be great for you to add your opinion in the comment section. That's a good one. So let's just check here on the page itself. How do you see? Oh, there. 518 followers. That's a lot. Okay. So I feel like we can do more in your page.
There's you.
That was so good. And you did it like in 2 seconds, which is amazing. I love it. I was like, wow, this chick is on fire. Okay. So we can do more by commenting, like sharing a post, and then commenting on your followers. So you want to try to establish a relationship with your followers too. So maybe going like, if you share every day and just say, hey, Tristan, just because I saw his face now, hey, Tristan, I see you're into internship. Well, have you ever thought about watching this video? I think you would add value. And if you have anybody that you think would find value in this video, please comment in the comment section below. So I feel like we have to start coming from a point of really engaging with someone's interests and really going to their profile and saying, ooh, what do they do? And I feel like when you do that, you can really take it to the next level. Like this guy in Sean Cannell, this guy, he is like my hero. Okay. He did, when I met him first in 2015, okay, do you know what he did on Twitter when he added me? He did a video on Twitter, okay, did a video and was like, he was going for his morning jog or whatever. He goes, good morning, Tasha. I see you're interested in nutrition. Tell me more about that. You know, just a 2-second video, but because he addressed it to me on his Twitter, I was like, actually, I like this guy. You know, it really engaged me. So I feel like sometimes we have to bring it a bit more personal. So try to engage with your LinkedIn followers and even your Facebook followers, because you can do the same tactic on different platforms, is tagging someone. You know, we've got thousands and thousands and thousands of followers, and also, anyway, so that's what we need to try to do this week, is be a bit more personal with our followers. Okay, I definitely went in a bit of a rabbit hole there. Let's move on a little bit. Okay, so I want to go to Facebook. Also want to see your analytics of Zoho, to be honest. But this website with Zoho is so like irritating sometimes. It doesn't make it straightforward to sign in. I'm not gonna lie. So you just have to look at my face for a second.
Are the answers on your face?
Yes.
We can see the reflection of the password in your eyes.
Wait, I need to know, Tasha, how much time per day should we be spending on being personal with our followers? Bear in mind that both me and Peter hate this work, but we will do it because we have to.
Bro, you could tag literally, if your goal is 10 people a day, you could split it up 5 each, right? And no more than like, so you could spend an hour in total maximum, even up to like half an hour. Yeah, I could do this in half an hour, to be honest. But if you have to say, okay, 1 hour is for social media, comment, engagement. That's what I'm talking about. Like, so Linda Dent does the same thing where she says she schedules time for social media, and that's the only time she's engaged, and then it's back to working and hustling. So one of the things you can do is you obviously make a personal connection within the inbox. You do tagging on your actual Explore Protect page, and then maybe on your personal page, and then you maybe go and to those people that you've tagged, go to their posts and go like it and make a comment. So not only are you and because you're going to have to go to their profile anyway just to see what they do, but if you had to just target 5 people where you go, okay, cool, I'm going to go in and check out what they do, you could comment, then go back in your chat, private message, oh, I just saw your post about this, I think you really will find this interesting. Anyway, So you're showing your interest, you understand? And I wouldn't spend more half an hour to an hour, because if you don't put a time on it, you'll go into a loophole of wasting time. And you just want to maybe target 5 people each. That's it. Every day, half an hour. It can be done easily.
Okay. How do you know which 5?
With these 2 fingers, 2.5 hours maybe.
I would do early in the morning, because it gives them the whole day to respond back to you. So I would do it it's one of those things just to get out of your day. You know what I mean? Like a task to tick off. Okay, cool. I've done half an hour of LinkedIn or Facebook. Cool. Nice one, done. You could do half an hour LinkedIn, half an hour Facebook, and then just be done with it. And then carry on for your day. Like whatever if you start work, say 9 o'clock every morning, do it at 8:30. So it's out your day. So it doesn't intervene in your day. And this is just to establish relationship. Remember, we're in phase 1, which is hustle central. People don't know you yet. People need to get to know you. And in a way, you need to go find them physically. It's almost like the same as I said to Renee, like go to a market, introduce yourself, ask them how they're doing, strike conversations. And you never know who will come up. And, even if you had to get 1 subscriber out of 10 people, that's someone rather than no one. Okay, right. Let's share this quickly. Okay, also we need to talk about your Facebook groups at some stage. Not now, but at some stage. Because we need to find the reason for it. And
Okay.
What's the value going there as well?
Okay.
Because I'm also re-strategizing my Facebook group. I'm kind of thinking of the next step, and I'm just been like going around in a circle, but I've been posting in there just to keep everybody from thinking it doesn't exist anymore, because that's the thing. We have to have a purpose for those Facebook groups too, because those people are subscribers plus followers plus potential clients, at the end of the day. Okay, cool. So
wait,
your
so in terms of when you engage with a new person, is it better to first go subscribe and then
you don't say nothing? You don't say nothing about subscribing. You have, for instance, if you had to approach me on my account, bro, people don't want to have a call to action, a sale, right? They don't want to be approached in a sale. If you have to tell me to do something, I'm going to tell you to go fly a kite.
So what do I say?
So for instance, you see my profile. Okay, cool. Miss Kiff, personal brand, business owner of Kiff Media Hub, Nari Shanti. Okay, strategy, cool, nice one. Okay, what's in last post? Go into the post. Ooh, SEO rankings. Ooh, I know. She'll really love. So you think you can grow your social media. She can maybe add value in the comment section. Okay, cool. Hi, Tasha. Or first you're going to do is you're going to like this. Okay. Ooh, make a comment, whatever you want to comment related to that topic. Okay. I really love that SEO building. I didn't know this fact. Thank you for sharing this post. Okay. So you're engaged, you appreciate it. Cool. You're going to go to your messages and then you're going to go, hi, Tasha. So I really like your post on SEO link. I actually have never heard of that before. So thank you for sharing that. Then you're going to go, I really feel like you can add value in the comment section. We do a live every Tuesday at 5 o'clock on YouTube. Here is the link of last week's video. I would really love your feedback. Done. So you're not doing it in a way where you're telling them to subscribe. You're doing it in a way that is to their interest and also bringing information that's to their interest. I'm not going to bring entrepreneurship to someone that's a rigger, like they're just going to tell you, So you need to think of like that. Are you in the right target audience? Okay. I feel like you should look at your series that you've done so far. So if you've got financial, if you've got, copywriting, so many copywriting, goal setting, all these things, you can collect to different people within your network that could maybe engage something. You just show them value. Okay, you're showing them value, not asking them to do anything. When you're on the video and you're doing your video, you're saying, you can go and subscribe to our YouTube channel to not miss out. So the call to action is already in the video. Why tell them? Because we want them to watch the video so that they like our content and can come back to our content. Because if they like our content, then they come back to it, they'll share it with their network and their network. It's a ripple effect. But we want to get them engaged to a point where they are interested in us. We don't want to sell them. We want to say, right, this, we think you really would find this interesting. And we're not doing it in a way where we are manipulating anybody, because at the end of the day, we're looking and researching and actually appreciating what they do, because we do value everybody that works on LinkedIn and share posts. But at the same time, we want to get people that actually resonate with our content, because our content is valuable. We do make amazing content in this tribe. It's just our content's not seen. So we need to re-strategize to be heard. So we need to kind of find our voice. And yes, that's going to take a little bit of time. That's going to take a little bit of extra hours, half an hour every day for the next 3 months. No problem, if it takes a year. But in a year's time, if we've got 1,000 subscribers and we're making money from a YouTube channel and actually people are watching it, then of the uncle, then everything's good in the hood. Then it was worth that half an hour every time, because we got our value back. We are heard, we are seen, and maybe we got a few tribe members in the months of it, with even not being able to sell, because that at the end of the day, we were just saying, here's some valuable content. And if they like it, I see Explore Protect's got a networking event. That could be something I'd be interested in. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where you're showing them the value of the coffee shop show, which is awesome, okay, or our sessions that we have on a weekly basis, which is showing our value, but we're not selling, because everywhere else we've got our call to actions already for them if they want to take the next step. So we never want to just sell straight away. What did he say? They call that hook. We want to hook them into something that is interest to them. And that's the same thing as having paid advertising on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, where it's a video of 5 seconds or 10 seconds or 30 seconds that has a catchphrase. It's the same hook. That's just paid. This is organic. That's the difference. Cool. So I'm actually not going to go into the other analytics because I'm just thinking of time. I'm actually happy because we went into a nice LinkedIn rabbit hole, which is great. And this is going to be great for you anyway, because it's a very good hotspot for you. I just want to quickly look at their Instagram and give it some airtime, because there's been a lot of work involved. And also I loved I saw all your hashtags on your YouTube channel. I've been looking. I have some feedback, which I'll give personally.
Okay.
But this is awesome.
You have to show the before and after look of
Okay. Let's go down.
Because I'm so proud. Yeah, that's kind of way. That's before, yeah.
So this is before.
Yeah.
There's no likes. There's no one hashtag power of the tribe. Maybe 2. Nothing here. So you're averaging about 1. This is so cute that day. So yeah, it's very, how can I say, this is not within the frame. That's not within the frame. These are great, but they're not quite bold.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, basically.
Yeah.
And then this is the after. Woo!
Wait, up. There's some extra things. Yeah, from
This
here.
is great. Trend COVID. This is fantastic. This is really good. So we could share this to the stories as well, you know. So you could, once it's posted, you could just share it to the story and hashtag it as well.
People have actually been liking and commenting and finding and following and talking to me now on Instagram, where before it's like they were just ignoring everything I was doing.
Well, this is fantastic. Look here, you've got 7 likes, 2 comments, 5 likes, 8 likes, 2 comments, 3 likes. So it's better than 0 and 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I love this. This was really clever. Tag another entrepreneur. Take the action. Because
the person that you tagged is actually coming to our networking event. One of them.
Who?
The model, like he's showing independent models how to be successful.
Okay, I need to double check that. I can't remember my tags. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my goodness, I'm curious now. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's great. That's Uche. This is fantastic. So I wanted to say a massive congratulations, and you see, you're getting more engagement, and I love it. I love it.
Oh, thank you, Tasha.
So, and it was great because you were like, so some of them, sometimes it could be, if you get nothing, don't feel too bad. Sometimes it's time of day. So I would like you to now also, the ones that are getting the most feedback, look at what times are doing the best. And I think actually you don't have to do the work. I think Zoho Social does it for you, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know where to go now, but is it reports? Because this is a new platform that I'm looking at as well. If we go Instagram.
Yeah, we got 52 new followers since I started doing what you said with the stuff.
That's bloody awesome. And then this as well, all your engagements up, which is fantastic. There is definitely way, I will have a look in the background because I'm just conscious about time and I've just got a question to answer before we go. But there is a way to look in this. I will show everybody next week of how to look at the time, but you want to go into your analytics to see the best time to post, because now this is where next week we're going to also dive into a little bit more of how we can leverage our analytics to our potential. So we go into the time. Okay, if 8 o'clock is the best time, performing better than 9 o'clock, you shift all your posts to 8 o'clock or 3 o'clock or 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I just wanted to, I asked a question because I just felt like we could ask one question before we leave. So this is from Megan on the Entrepreneurs Group. She says, hi Tasha, guidance on the social media platforms that work well with specific business types. Okay, so I asked her just to give a bit more clarification because it's very broad, that question, because it really is, what is the outcome? What are you trying to achieve? Okay, and then she said it would be helpful as a general guide in terms of how certain platforms are seen to be better for certain industries or business types. E.g., tech types may not want to hang out on Instagram as often as perhaps LinkedIn. Your opinion on how to position yourself on social media. Okay, what I will say is, totally understand this question, is if you have an e-commerce store, so if you're selling a product online, Instagram is amazing, okay? Instagram and Facebook advertising is amazing. If you've got a digital product as well, if you spend times on Facebook ads, and Instagram ads, definitely. If you've got a landing page into either a course or ebook or webinar, the Facebook and Instagram rabbit hole is great for advertising, paid, even Google ads, okay? If you don't have the money for advertisement yet, or you're too scared to do that, that's absolutely fine. You go into who you're trying to target. If it's anyone with like yoga, okay? Yoga can be found on TikTok or Instagram, okay? If you're doing something more corporate, business, entrepreneurs, LinkedIn is your platform. You will find some of them on Instagram and Facebook, but majority is on LinkedIn. Open up a group. That's a great way to kind of get everybody in. Label it in a way where you look at what's labeled already. This is something that I wish I did prior to opening my my Facebook group. And what you do is you look at what groups are already within that small business entrepreneurship group, and you can then label your own group like this and start bringing kind of all people in there. Or if you don't want that, start a 5-day challenge. Okay, a free 5-day challenge. Invite everybody to this Facebook group where everybody can chat, do the thing, no problem. That's a great way to free trial a product and then be able to then sell them a digital product or an ebook. So do a 5 free-day challenge around the topic that you want to upgrade to, but that's what you would do. Then in terms of, I would say, if you're not camera shy, open up a YouTube channel. And anybody, any business, even tech can do YouTube, okay? Because everybody needs to learn something, okay? If I am looking for a recipe, I would like to find a recipe online. If I would like to know a bit more about crystals, I could find that on YouTube. If I want to find a little bit more about tea, I can find it. If I want to know more about the engineering about a light, I can also find that on YouTube. Anything. YouTube is incredible. It's underrated. It's for everybody. You just need to get over whether you want to be face front or not. I would say things in the holistic field and anything educational, start a blog as well, okay? That information can be shared a lot on LinkedIn, a lot on Facebook groups, and that can really bring traffic to your website. What else? TikTok is great as well for food recipes. I know that Natalie does keto. What else? If you're an artist, looking to leverage your track, produce a track and find some TikTokers to do a dance on it and make it a trend, hashtag it. That is something that I would like to start for myself. If it's something, because there's a lot of kind of, hair products, beauty, TikTok and YouTube, 100%. And guess what? If you're not sure, study the market. Go on each platform and see where you would want to be. I have to go, well, not me, Christine has to go. So if I hope that's clarified a little bit more. Again, that's a bit too broad, but just study each platform and see where do you see kind of the most advertising pop up? And that's a great way to identify. Cool.
Tasha, this has been so freaking helpful. Thank you so much. I am learning I am incredibly overwhelmed once again. But I think I also just realized why it's so important to go and stamp the rest of those coffee shop videos, because I was kind of like, maybe I can get away with not doing it. But now I realize we have all of this content that could be a great conversation starter. I must just go back to what questions and have the questions. And then when I see someone that needs help, I can literally be like, well, this is what everyone in the tribe says you must do. Good luck.
Well, exactly. And you're going to leverage your personality. That's the place where you thrive the most, okay? You are network guru, goddess, queen, whatever the case might be. You need that environment to grow and shine, and this is such a great way for you to do that within LinkedIn. You've got loads of content. There's no reason personally for me why you should do paid advertising yet. I feel like you should do all the organic resources first. If that doesn't work, then you do your paid advertising. But for now, do it. It's going to take a bit more time, but you enjoy kind of gluing people together, hey, you were here, come into this space. Oh, I think you can connect with this person, that is your forte. So I feel diving into that space a little bit more would really leverage yourself and explore project.
Thank you so much, Tasha. You're amazing. I want to give you so many hugs right now. Thank you. Say how much you appreciate it.
Oh, sorry.
I lived last week. He's just thinking what excuses am I going to come up with to not have to talk to people on LinkedIn this week? Okay, awesome.
Everyone, I hope you got value. And if you have a question, please do maybe email it to Nestine@exploreproject.com or at kiffmediahub@gmail.com.
Just pop it in the comments.
Or pop it in the comments. There you go.
And I can see it, then I can force Tasha to answer. So she just doesn't just pick the easy ones.
I'm doing 15-minute Q&A at the end of each session now, just to see if there's any questions that pop up for anybody.
Amazing. So valuable. Thank you, Tasha. Guys, Facebook, YouTube, I know you got value from this. And everyone that's going to watch this video after, because I'm going to use it as a conversation starter, it's a pleasure. We will see you again next week, same time, same place.
Yes, please subscribe, please like and share our video. Have a wonderful evening.